Years are long, but it's always good to see a familiar face.
What is this place? Where am I?
Hey guys and gals, I was playing Dishonored 2 and really enjoying it, but I got to the parts with the Outsider, and I've seen him a couple times now, and I'm not very happy with it because they didn't bring back the original actor. So at first I thought, maybe it was something, the person didn't want to come back, or scheduling, or something like that. But even so, they should have. Even if that was the case, which it wasn't, I'm gonna show you something here in a bit that will, that kind of shows what happened, and it's kind of shitty what happened. But even if there was a scheduling conflict, they should have tried to make that work. Just because it doesn't take a genius to see how perfect that character was as it was. The voice actor fit the Outsider. Like, I mean, I don't know if that's what they intended, but it was perfect. And so when they cast this new guy, I think it brought it down a few notches. The first voice actor had he just had the right voice. It sounded like a voice that was literally something born of the void, like disinterested, but meddling. You know what I mean? Like it was like a perfect mix of being disinterested and meddling at the same time. It was just perfect.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the Outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world. Great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power. My gift to you. Come find me.
This new guy kind of tries to emulate that, but he also puts forth, like, he can't drain all that interest from his voice, so it sounds off. It just doesn't sound right to me.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
And I read it, I didn't really read the article, I skimmed it, but I looked and I saw that the voice actor they got was from Game of Thrones. So they went like the hip route and tried to get a new actor from it. Like, please stop doing that. If game developers, if you find an actor that fits a role, okay, he fits that role iconically and everyone loves him in that role and there was no reason to change it, don't do that. People hate, at least I know I hate when they do that. When I notice a voice actor, a voice has changed from like the first game to the second game, it bothers me. I think it bothers most people. I'm pretty sure it does. Especially when the first one was so much better than the second one. I thought of a funny hashtag, not my outsider, with all the presidential bullshit that's going on. I thought that'd be pretty funny. But so I want to get into why he wasn't the voice actor for this, and so what happened. So it's basically, it wasn't a scheduling thing. I saw, there's a little post here I'm posting right now. You should be able to see it. It's a Reddit post where someone asked the question, the original voice actor from The Outsider isn't returning, and he links an article saying how Billy Lush won't be the Outsider anymore, and he isn't. I can't remember the name of the new guy, but he's from Game of Thrones. Actually, I think it might be right here somewhere. Right there, I think. I think it's, Robin Lord Taylor. And again, they did it just because he was in Game of Thrones, I'm guessing. So this person here, you can see, says Cherry Pie. The old voice actor was unable to reprise his role due to scheduling conflicts, but then you have the actual voice actor below him replying, you know, who's feeding you this misinformation? I was never asked about recording part 2. The last time I talked with them was when I did the trailer for Dishonored 2, the original trailer, because his voice is in that original trailer. And I was so pumped to voice the Outsider again, and definitely would have. My schedule is open. Stop spreading misinformation, you fuck. Probably didn't need to go that far with it, but it does sound like this Cherry Pie. I don't know if they work. Oh, it looks like they work at the studio. Ouch. Maybe. I don't know. No, never mind. Is that what that means? No, the Dishonored logos are on everyone's. Sorry, ignore that. But maybe they do. Maybe they work with them. I'm not sure, but Billy Lush is pretty mad at him for saying that, because it looks like he really did want to do the role, and that upsets me because he was a much better Outsider. So it's kind of sucky. It's almost like hipster politics are kind of got in the way, and made them push out a worse product just because they wanted a name attached to it, which no one's talking about. Most likely no one's talking about it because the performance wasn't all that great, so no one's like, oh, look, this guy's in there and he did a great job. No, the first Outsider was way better. So let me know what you guys think about that. I thought it was pretty interesting, and interesting and sucky at the same time. But alright guys, as always, thanks for watching and thanks for listening.
And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.